everybody, it's your boy, the Urban Juggernaut, Sean Black, and welcome back to a new episode of now, once again renewed, the Backhouse podcast, named after my grandparents. My mom has a little room in the back, so we created a studio, and my grandparents just called it the Backhouse. So that's what it's officially now. 310 TV is over. And so this is our second episode. This is your boy, the Urban Juggernaut, Sean Black. And once again, on this podcast, we promote positivity, we promote entrepreneurship, a lot of great things that go on in communities of Los Angeles, South Central, Inglewood, Long Beach, Hawthorne, Compton, Carson, Lawndale, amen, and just everybody. It don't matter where you're from. Just you in the hood and you're doing something positive. This place is here to promote it. Once again, like and click subscribe. Got a little graphic up. Like and click subscribe to Amped Up Wrestling on YouTube. Like and click subscribe to who we're talking about today, ComptonMania. Yeah. We are brother and sister company. You know what I'm saying? Doing big things. And make sure to follow. We're gonna give you social medias and everything later. So second time around with just more background, more lot going. Thanks to the support, as Jason is showing the PayPal, Venmo. We are welcoming back, I say, the new up-and-coming legend in these communities, Mr. Deshaun Showtime Watkins.
Yeah, man.
It's y'all man.
Owner of ComptonMania. And my man, who does all the production and everything behind ComptonMania. It's a face to all the drops, Compton, Mania, and all the effects. Mr. Cam Gregg,
What's up?
Yeah. So,
And you, the Urban Juggernaut, the creator of Amped Up Wrestling. Let's get them, baby.
Right?
You are Black History. We are Black History.
We are Black History. We are, because we stand on the shoulders of greats, especially in the pro wrestling industry. We stand on those shoulders of Junkyard Dog, Glover Brazil, my dude, Ahmed Johnson. I don't care what nobody say. He was the man.
You're going down.
Nation of Domination, Rocky Maivia. Some of y'all know him as Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Coco Beware, Harlem Heat, Ron Simmons, Virgil, Mr. Hughes, Jacqueline,
Mr. Hughes.
Jazz.
What about A-Train? Remember A-Train?
A-Train, yeah, Naomi.
Oh, yeah. Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair is doing it right now.
Amber Moon.
Yeah.
Jackie.
It is Black History Month, and we are here to shout out and support everything black. And you know what I'm saying? And that's why today's episode is dedicated to, once again, ComptonMania. On both of us, both companies, like I said, you know, this is Deshaun gave me the idea. And we've already had, you know, we already know Amped Up is me, Deshaun is ComptonMania, I'm invested in ComptonMania, and I believe in ComptonMania. And we are two companies that are running together to just take over the hood.
Yeah, man.
Instead of just Amp, like I said, we got help. So we are, like I said, we're not tripping on what the industry's got going and this, that. Shout out to all the wrestlers. If you wrestle overall, you know, independents and AEW and WWE and all, we support you. But what was going around here? A little 2020. LA, Inglewood, Compton, Watts, Hawthorne.
Insert your city.
We them boys, you heard me? We're gonna talk shit because this is my podcast. I don't give a fuck no more. If you don't like it, then you don't have to. Just
Change the channel.
Yeah, change the channel.
Is there a channel?
The reason why we so happy, the reason why we so happy is because, and we doing it is because we doing it our way, and we're not doing industry politics. We don't care about what your fans are saying. We don't care about X, Y, and Z. We doing it for the communities. We doing it for those. We basically seen our inner selves.
Right.
Those people, those kids, those people out there, those black kids in the community, those Latino kids, grew up in the hood that love wrestling. So that's what it's all for. Without further ado, let's go to ComptonMania. My man, Sean, bro.
Man. And we're Sean and Sean. Hello.
Yeah. It was meant to be. So We covered a lot on our first podcast together. Now, let's talk about the updates. Give us you guys we got a lot of reviews, good reviews from the Valentine's Day match slash production slash everything that you put together. Home Radio. Give us all the updates of what's going on with ComptonMania and our beautiful future that we have.
We're building right now. Last week on Valentine's Day, we had a special to come out. And the cool part about it is I think what got me emotional about it was we did that in like 2 weeks. Like we did not know, we did not it was just something that just happened. Should we keep the kayfabe or what? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, like, things were happening and the opportunity came across my plate. So I just talked to the team and figured it out, and it came out beautifully with the time that we had. But you have to say something about it too, because you edited that thing like out of nowhere. Like it took a team effort, you know.
With the latest ComptonMania, what we call it, for ComptonMania's Valentine's Day special,
We didn't even have a title for the shit, bro.
Yeah, it really just came about, and you know, Sean's an incredible writer, and he already had some ideas going on with the story that we already have put together with Mandy Mars and Candy Girl, right, the saga. And so just having that aired out live and recording it just fed into our pockets just perfectly. We didn't really plan too much for it. The actors, the wrestlers, shall I say, got there, and we just shot it in one take. That's all I gotta say. One take.
And I have to say too, like with the elements, it was raining the day before. We had only a couple of hours to shoot. We were battling the elements like crazy, and we just. So it's I'm excited to do the next one. Like I just want to say that if you guys really enjoyed it, which I cried over twice, because I'm such a bitch.
It's emotional.
Yeah. Both cried.
The reason why, like I said, is we were crying and everything is it's emotion, because I can be honest, I'm not a millionaire. Sean not. We don't be online throwing money, throwing fake J's and all that.
The fake J's though.
No J's. Yeah. You don't see us stack some money to our ear and throwing money off booties and all that dumb stuff. We're two black men who are really getting our finance together. We have a dream. We both have families and loved ones that we care for. And everything that took, granted, we don't have thousands, but it was a phone call from him to me, and we were able to do this. Yeah. And when we went to that, he put a little screening and things, and we saw everything, that the hard work that Cam, which I'm going to get to, Cam and everybody put together. It took one phone call. And that's why I got so emotional. And it just goes to show you, Black, Latino, man, all the minorities in the hood, if you dream about it, you can do it. It was all legal. Like I said, we're not trapping, all that. He called me and said, I want to throw a wrestling show with me and him. And, I heard conversations between me and him. We just build and grow. And so I encourage everybody, if you have a dream to chase it. It may take a while. This 1 year ago, I was 315 pounds.
Man, bro.
I'm 206. It took a year.
Talk about it, bro.
So dreams, like I said, they don't necessarily come right when you want them. Sometimes they do. If you put the effort in, you can do it. My man, Cam. So let's get a little background on you. Grant, I said you do the ComptonMania production and things like that, but you have and I don't want to throw it all. You have a studio, and I've seen you with celebrities. We come to the hood. John B.
Yeah.
Don't listen to what people say.
Man.
I'm sorry, but that's my song. I can't sing it, but it's on. The fact you had John B. back here and all that. So explain what's going on. What are you cooking up?
So right now what's going on is where we at actually called a production house, and it's basically an event space, and we do productions inside of that. And so my parents actually owned the church that was there, New Great Circle Mission, and they allowed us to use that facility to shoot for our stuff on the basis of me helping out the church and shooting for the church.
Mhm.
And so I told them, okay, well, we need a separate room to house everything and put everything together, make it look nice, make it look presentable. How do we do that? I'll just do it right here. And so I started doing it, and then we noticed that we need to make some corrections. We need to paint the walls, we want to tear this down, we want to do this. And they gave me full reign. I remember my dad came in there and he was like, man, who told you to paint the walls? And I was like, I did. And he was just like, all right. You know what I'm saying? And for me,
I was there. I was scared as shit.
in that moment, it was just like, cool. They gave me the keys over to this, like, hand me over the reins. This is what you need to do to not just build for myself and what we're doing, but also build for the church and the community. Because every time somebody comes in there to use it, we're taking proceeds from that, giving it back to the church. So therefore, the church can have a way to have income. So we can do more stuff for the community and outreach and stuff like that. So that's basically where that came from. And then, like you guys were talking about with ComptonMania, that was kind of like a surprise to me with Sean. He was just like, hey man, I want to have a wrestling match. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean? Want to have a wrestling match? And I was like, what? I was like, I don't know. You know, how we gonna do that? And then next thing you know, he comes the next day. He was like, man, this guy named Sean Black. And I was like, okay. And he was like, man, he got it all. And next thing you know, ComptonMania 1 happened. And then I met you. And then it was just like, okay, so now we need to keep this train rolling. ComptonMania 2. And so now the pandemic happened. And so we had to do ComptonMania a different way.
Yeah.
That's why we just got the Valentine's Day. And with the whole thing with like John B coming, that was from Sean actually. Somebody wanted to use the space for gala, was it?
Yeah, it was children striving together. It was their fundraising masquerade gala.
That was a long
Yeah,
time.
it was a long
That was
time.
a long time.
But yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, so they had the artist
John
Sean
B.
B come in, and then so yeah, he came in, he liked it, he took pictures with us and everything, you know, got his Instagram, got his contact, and all that. So that's where that's going. So
Shout out to Sling Johnson, man.
Oh yeah.
GTA 5, Black Jesus. What else? I see him on BET. He's a big supporter of ComptonMania.
Definitely.
We appreciate you. All these celebrities. Sean from Grant GTA 2. He said Solos. That's his real name. He said when we need him, just hit him. So
We need you, Solo.
Yeah. I ran into a couple of celebrities. I ain't gonna name who they are, but they said he was gonna come through Gator. But he's doing big things on the Lil Dicky show and all that.
I love that show, by the way.
Yeah. But answer my call. You told me you was gonna come, bro. What's up? But it's all good because once the more traction we get, people will start paying attention.
Definitely.
Yeah. Next up on the agenda, Deshaun, like I said, for those who don't know, because everybody mama asks me, and I appreciate it, I highly appreciate it, when is the next show? And I don't want to, I told you this before, I don't want to keep teasing you guys, and then the governor says no, or no, or, all that. And then also, there's haters, straight up, that want to, there's haters after ComptonMania and Amped Up, that if we were to throw a show, they would try to tell, or they make a big scene. Everybody want to be a social justice warrior on the internet and want to seem cool and all that. So we just waiting back. So most of it, like I said, we just put a pen in the paper and we created podcasts and things. Like I said, you see them on my Instagram, my Amped Up Instagram. We show moments. And like we want to get back to the wrestling slowly but surely, but we want to do it the right way. So. One of the reasons why ComptonMania really came up was Helm Radio. So give us the background and what's going on with Helm Radio.
Well, Helm, it was a situation where like the pandemic shut us down. You know,
Same with us.
We couldn't do any more live shows, so it was like, damn. So I remember being in the house and I'm just going through YouTube and I see Arsenio Hall. I'm just watching the show. And I'm kind of compulsive, like I'm like super compulsive. So I'm watching it, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm finna watch every wrestler that he ever like interviewed.
He did a lot too.
Man, dude. And then I started looking at Paula Abdul interview. Then I started looking at the Madonna interview.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I said the whole conception of ComptonMania was bringing wrestling to the hood, but not just wrestling. I wanted like a circus. Like, what if we was to have celebrities, poets, the Compton Cowboys, lowriders? Let's bring our full culture, right? Let's bring them. What if we have the Elote man pull up?
Yeah.
You feel me? That's culture, bro. Yeah. Like, tamale, you know what time it is. So it was just like, okay, in this instance, I can create the entertainment value right here. So if I create this, I can interview people who are influencers, who's got stuff going on, and then bring them to the event once things open up. And then it also adds legitimacy to the project. So, yeah, that was it. Like, I just started becoming compulsive. Mm-hmm. And I just kept bugging this nigga, like, nigga, I got this idea. So that's it. And I'll be getting on his goddamn nerves because I got an idea every 5 seconds. Like, you know, so.
I always tell you, day or night, call me, man. If it's about some money or the future.
For sure, man. All diggity. Yeah. It's bro, I'll be spending, like, even my girl be having to tell me, like, nigga, slow down. I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Nah, definitely the home was Sean's brainchild, man. And like he said, he's very spontaneous with his ideas. He just throws them at you, and they come fast. And so he was telling me, oh man, I want to do this. I want to have a TV show. And I was like, what? Like, and that's the same reaction I did with the whole ComptonMania. Like, what? And so he comes in, and then he's just like, yeah, I got this idea, and this is what it is. And it was just like, all right, fine, let's just shoot it. And then the first one, it was like, oh, I see where he's going with this. He wants to introduce people to other people from Compton that's doing things in their community, and bring it, tie it into Compton. So when we have the next ComptonMania, they see all these faces that do stuff for the people around their community that they have access to. Mm-hmm. And you can just go in and ask for a grant, or you can go and you can ask for somebody to help you with your what does Christy do?
She helps you like write the business. She does. She researches, help you get loans, help you get grants, help you write out your business plan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Freaking, who doesn't need that somewhere?
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes in the community it's hard, or we feel guilty asking for help. Even in the position that I am, as much people I talk to all the time, like I get afraid of asking for help, bro. Like even when I talk to like Rebecca Holden, like I had told her, like when I talked to her, I said, you know, I feel weird that I don't call you as much because I'd be afraid that you're gonna be like, this motherfucker keeps calling me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but it's just like, man, like shoot your shot, man.
You gotta shoot your shot. Remember I told you one of the ComptonManias I went around with the water jug and I asked people.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dollar, you know,
anything.
Especially when we was doing the two-way drive.
And let's not like forget about how you be having that ability first shit popping before this pandemic. This dude would have like 200 or 300 people in the freaking parking lot, bro.
Yeah.
Sold out in the parking lot. Have you ever heard of some shit like that?
And that's why
capping.
That's why we don't pay attention to the haters. We just focus on.
Right.
Yeah.
It's about your audience at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's it. It's about your audience. It's just like you in your house. You run it a certain way. You run your house a certain way. And then there's a general rule how we feel like houses should be run. And you do have a right to give your input or say how you feel. But at the end of the day, I can't run your house.
Yeah.
I can't run your house.
We ain't gonna talk about how the last ComptonMania had like almost 300 people, nigga. We ain't gonna talk about that. How that shit was motherfucking popping. But what is it? It took all of our teamwork and all that. It took in that area of Compton wanted to see us. There was people that just came wanting to see us. You know what I'm saying? Had COVID not have been here, ooh, could you imagine?
wrist doing that somersault. Oh my God.
At that moment,
Woo! Yeah, when that hit, the whole crowd went, and I was just like,
yeah,
yes, what is
almost there was 200 something people packed in that backyard.
It was,
200 some people, and they were all saying, "When is the next one? When is the next one?"
Mhm.
Shout out to COVID-19, jackass.
Dang, bro.
But guess what? We're gonna continuously, like I said, like I said, support. Jason got the PayPal, man. Support the show. Support ComptonMania.
That's right.
And we not, like I said, we're not here to. Everybody want to go up financially, but at the end of the day, we don't rock. We, like I said, you see all our IGs. We don't go to the Gucci stores, the Coach, and the J's. We ain't Maestro.
Kente cloth.
We ain't Maestros. You know how hood dudes do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. It's okay to treat yourself, but first and foremost, the goal is to build our company.
That's right.
Right.
And then take care of the wrestlers, then our families, ourselves.
Come on now.
So, and then we want to give back. Like I
Yes.
said, we don't get enough credit. We had an amazing toy drive.
I was just about
We
to
feel-
say, tell him,
we feel-
Sean.
We toy drive, and they all went to the mission that we were taking care of. People came up, dropped toys, all that. We want to hit these children's hospitals, bro.
Yes.
You know,
Right.
anybody can send the money, but I got to wrestle for a children's hospital once. Let me tell you something. Man, it's fucking alcohol. Like I said, I wrestled, and there's fucking babies and things and kids. You got kids out there in beds watching you, all that, and kids have been going through shit, like amputated, all that. After I wrestled that show, I don't know how I stayed so strong. I got in my car, cried, all this was wet. My arms, everything. That's what we want, man.
Yeah.
We come, I don't want to put this out. You told me about you losing your father.
Yeah.
I've lost several friends to gun violence. It's not a gang. I lost my cousin and his mother to AK-47 in Carson. The hood is beautiful, but the hood still has demons. So it's not only just about our financial gain. It's about, like I said, we just want to give back. We want to save those kids. Like I said, I was a hood. I was a square nerd. Everybody knew me, all that. But I had the opportunity to gangbang. I had the opportunity to do scams. I had the opportunity to traffic. But I chose to be me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're pushing.
Can I say something?
Yeah, and this I'm gonna get back to you.
Like I have to look straight into this camera. Like, this is a plea for all of Los Angeles, Compton, every hood, everywhere. This violent shit, it's gotta stop. Like, it's just enough. At the end of the day, it's like, what do you want? When somebody's in a gang, I don't knock gangs. Like, your culture is your culture. However way you came up is how you came up. But the killing each other, we've been doing that for way too long. And I'm the first person that's gonna put my hat in the game. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to solve it, but I want the smoke. Listen, I don't know what it is. I'm willing to sit down, like, for real, like, we gotta stop this. We sitting over here fighting justices. We fighting all these high things that we can't even, like the government, all these kind of things that's and we killing each other with black and brown. We have to stop, bro. I'm not even saying this as a please. I'm saying we're going to stop it. We're going to figure out how to, because my dad was murdered when I was 2. So not only did it affect the gang and the community, it impacted my way of growing up, the way I thought about myself. Who was I? I had to find myself. These kids is losing their life and they don't even know why. What's the history of this gang? Why do we hate these people? I ain't gonna be long-winded, but if we talking about black history, that's the best thing we can do for our culture right now. Like, solid. Believe, be where you from and be proud. But that killing, that's out, bro. We gotta figure out a way to stop that. I'm not gonna tolerate that. I'm just not.
Yeah, definitely. The killing that's going on right now is senseless. I just lost a dear friend of mine 2 weeks ago. LaRon Follins, rest in peace. Bonta Roney, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You go outside and you think that you safe, and you really not. And the people that's killing you, you would think it would be somebody with a different gender or different color. Nah, it's us. It's us. We killing each other for credit. You know what I'm saying? People get shot for J's. Now, what's happening right now, they're just getting shot because, oh, I'm big so-and-so over here, and he got on red, or he got on green, and he got on black, and I'm going to kill him because my gang go against those colors. And it's like, okay, so what did that do for your game? Did y'all get some money out of it? Nah,
Nothing.
you just got credit.
Clout.
Clout, that's it.
These days the kids say clout.
Clout,
Yeah,
you got some
exactly.
clout. Oh, I got bragging rights.
And,
Yeah.
and another thing too, in Compton in specifics, I'm talking about my own backyard.
Mhm.
We have a situation where like an election is coming up. We have a new mayor. One of the guys, his name is Christian. I feel like he's qualified. He's a Latino. But you having some conversations who's like, yeah, we don't need no Latino to run Compton, and it's just like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Well,
That's what held us back. Like we gotta stop this, man.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Like we gotta stop this. Like we just had the Compton Peace Walk June 2nd, I think it was. We was out there. It wasn't just black. It was brown. It was white. It was everybody there. And then it's just like we was just united, and then we got freaking 32 murders within like 30 days, bro. Unacceptable.
And you see this right here is what black men, Hispanic men, anybody color can do when you put yourselves together with some people that's like-minded and ready to smash skulls. You can do anything. So don't limit yourself.
And to all the Hispanic Latinos out there, over here is love. I don't care what's going on in your neighborhood or what a couple of youngsters doing or whatever. There are black men that highly support our Mexicanos.
That's right.
Guadalajara, what's all anything below America. Don't let a couple fools don't let a couple fools, throw it off.
Right.
It's we still love you. Black.
Yeah.
I'm full black. We all full black.
Mhm.
We still love our Latino peeps, and we want to come together because we want to work and we want to make our cities better. Everybody done lost somebody. Everybody going through hardships. You got hard-working brothers, trying to take care of their families. Hard-working sisters trying. We see the Latinos, like I said, out there. Whether you hear, we see the cart people, all that. It's love, and we amped up ComptonMania. We support you. We love it. Don't get caught up in the foolishness, the 1 or 2, 3 fools because it's fools in every race. But just know that there are people that really want to work, black men that really want to work, and we want to make LA and our inner cities better.
Yeah.
Things ain't the greatest right now, but for those gang interventionists on the front lines, all those people,
We appreciate
all those people, all the churches giving out free groceries, all that, and that we're doing something. We're doing something because some people could be doing nothing at all, and that's what we asking for. So come by to Amped Up. Like I said, we're gonna put all the info down. Come by to ComptonMania, and let's talk. Let's negotiate. Let's raise money for your cause.
Yeah.
We like I said, we can be a fundraising organization. You know what I'm saying? Let's work to make LA, our inner cities, and everything better. Because we all gotta live here, bro.
Correct.
We all gotta be here. And even if say I move somewhere else or wherever, but it doesn't matter. We all are men. We all are women. We all running the human race. That's what matters. Yeah. Final thoughts. Anything y'all want to get off your chest? Anything?
Yeah, man. Support your people. Support black-owned business. Support Hispanic-owned businesses. Don't just be giving your money away to the government. All right. Just support in-house, because at the end of the day, that money that you support with a black business goes right back to those black dollars, and we keep it circulating around ourselves. All right. So make sure you support Amped up, support ComptonMania, support your local black business, support your local Hispanic business, all right?
And I would like to say shout out to the Polynesian culture. We have not forgot about you. We know that you are in Compton. Shout out to white people, everybody, Indians, but especially black, because I'm black. And ladies and gentlemen, it's all love to everybody. It's just, last thing is just like, look, we love our people. We love all people, we love all good people, and we root for all you guys, wherever you at, to bust your dreams wide open. No protection.
You're a fool. I am your host, the Urban Juggernaut. Let's get some, where to find you. Let's drop them social medias.
And ladies and gentlemen, yes, so you can find us on YouTube, ComptonMania News. That's Anthony Desiree's voice, by the way. And then you can go to Instagram. It's ComptonMania, one word. Or you can go to my personal Instagram, which is SHOTYME2203. Same thing with my Twitter, Facebook, Deshaun Watkins, Cal.
It's my turn again?
Yes.
Again.
Go get it.
All right, so you can find me at JustCamOK on Instagram, as well as Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter. All right, that's JUSCAMOK. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Once again, make sure to like and hit subscribe to Amped Up Wrestling. Like I said, I think we bought it at 200, almost 200. Yay. But fucking y'all ain't like thousands. They put in the work.
All right, we're gonna pull you in.
At official underscore amped up. I'm sorry. Here we go. Let's go. At official underscore amped up wrestling on IG. Amped up wrestling on Twitter.
We did ours already.
Oh, at ComptonMania.
No more dish now. No more dish right now. Turn the camera off.
Follow the Urban Juggernaut on Instagram. Press it right there.
Hey, we had a great time today. Like I said, tune into the Amped Up Awards. This will probably drop. Remember, double back February 28th. We got the Amped Up Awards popping. We shot it here. We got a great Black History podcast coming. And yeah, keep supporting us. Jason got the Venmo pin. Even if it's $1, $5, anything, bro.
Even if
It
it's
don't
a
matter.
penny.
We were outside with nothing. And, you know, we're blessed to come in here. This is some of y'all money. It's y'all support. It's not about us, you know, but we got a cameraman, you know, things like that.
Come on,
We got a house we got to support.
Shout out to Jason.
Yeah, shout out to Jason. So, I am your host, the Urban Juggernaut, Sean Black, and this has been one of the first episodes of the Backhouse podcast.
Backhouse!
310 TV is over. 2021, let's go. Peace.